What's up, guys? It's your girl Patty, and I hope you guys are having a good ass Sunday. Uh, I like to start my Sundays off in a prepared way, and one way I do that is just make everything lighter for when Monday comes. I don't have so much things to do during business hours. No much work, right? I get to rest with my God. So I was not expecting that, but oh my goodness. So the truth is coming and it's loud. Okay, that thunder was, I love that shit. Anyways, um so I like to be prepared and I like to grow in ways that I didn't know could help me in a beneficial way, right? And this is for any context and area of my life, and as well for you. So, if you know you're a child of God, you know for sure that you have a powerful gift, okay, that He has given to you as a birthright, as an inheritance. And this gift that He's given you, you're supposed to utilize it not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others, because at the end of the day, it's about saving souls. And if He knew that you were going to be a selfish person with your gift, He wouldn't have given it to you to begin with, right? Um, so I'm saying this to say it's time that we use our gifts to full max, like full capacity, okay? And a good way to improvise, how I've been personally doing it, you can try for yourself. The gift of speaking in the authority of God or whatever, or in my authority of God that He has given me, is I've been very mindful of things that I speak, because the faith that He has given us during this time, it's potent. So anything that's around us, atmosphere wise, environment wise, people wise, what we listen to, what we eat, what we're taking in, and what we're taking in and ingesting, um, we become that, right? So one way that I've been very mindful is what I'm speaking. So um, I do my best, and when I catch myself slipping, I rebuke myself and I correct myself and I ask God for to forgive me and correct me, because only He can do the right correction, right, and discipline. So um, I don't put limits over what I am speaking on my life. If God made us in the image of Him and His Son Jesus, He's supposed to teach us as a teacher, and we're supposed to be like Him, right? So Jesus was perfect, and there's no reason whatsoever you should be telling yourself that you're not perfect, because why would God make you in the image of His Son if you were not perfect? You made mistakes, but that does not make you imperfect and does not make you a sinner. Okay? That's what Jesus came here for. He came to pay the price. So why are we still calling ourselves and putting limits over ourselves, saying we are something that we're not, right? Um, Church likes to let you believe that you're a sinner, and that's just because they don't want you to reach your true identity. Okay, I'm not speaking for every church, but I'm just speaking in general. So Jesus came here to set you free and let you find your own divinity, as you follow Him, right? So uh, I've I've been hearing a lot of people speak negatively in the atmosphere, right? Whether it's about themselves or other people. Um, and I have the gift to hear, and I have all the gifts. So I hear really, really, like, even like more sensitive than others, right? So when I hear someone speaking like like low self esteem words, or just things that are just not healthy for themselves, I rebuke it and I transmute that by, let's just for example, like complimenting them, right? Or shifting their perspective into a different perspective, in a way where they're not seeing what they're doing or like experiencing as a negative thing, but as a teaching moment for them to grow and only super saiyan themselves. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're already strong, you're already a fucking warrior. And as you use these challenges that are around you in these environments, the more you rebuke those things that are not good for you in that environment, and the lands that we have inherited, because you know what they say, be the change that you want to see in the world, right? Well, speak that change that you want to be in the world, or you want to see in the world. So super saying yourself, and like speak life over people. If you have the power in your tongue to speak life and death, speak life always in a loving way, right? So when you rebuke somebody that's not speaking life, whether it's over your life, their own life, or someone else's life, do it out of love. Don't be like judgmental and like try to like Karen them or anything. No, you can do it in an appropriate way where you are giving love to them, and you're also teaching them without pressuring them, and without, you get it. You guys get it, dude. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. And if you are made in the image of God and His Son, Jesus was fucking the greatest example that we can learn from. He was always there, and He kindly put people in their place too, respectfully, while also rebuking them. You know what I'm saying? And from what I know, He never even disrespected Satan either. All He did was tell him to get behind him, and not today. You know what I'm saying? He didn't call him out of his name, didn't speak death or anything. He just said, "You're behind me." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just like that. Be respectful and use your gifts selflessly and unconditionally. Because during these times, everything that you're planting in the seeds, as a seed, is going to multiply. But it's like raining, you know? Like the earth is coming right now and pouring water over your blessings, over your prayers, over the things that you are working on with God. So if God is giving you your heart's desires and answering your prayers with haste and all that shit, why doubt yourself and the ability you have in your own gift and your power? And why not like use it for everybody, you know? I'm God gives without sorrow. So use your gift at full capacity, sorrowless, you know what I'm saying? And be a blessing to others. Be that earth angel, be that miracle, be that older sister, the older brother, be that mentor, be that coach, be that person, that shoulder to cry on, you know what I'm saying? Be that person that listens when no one else is listening in the room and somebody's talking and everybody's ignoring them. Be that person that gives them eye contact. Be that present person, because you have it in you. And if you're still listening to this, you have the patience, okay? Because not anyone's going to just spend a couple minutes of their time listening to something that might or might not benefit them. But the fact that you're still here listening, it benefits you.